Round table talk. We motivate the motivators. I mean, when the bosses come to the table, we talk entrepreneurship, we talk credit, we talk togetherness, building each other up. You dig? Let's get it. When bosses link, now we talking A1 credit, be the link. Bosses at the table, swapping knowledge, let me preach. Focus on the mission, we together, we elite. Financial literacy, we make sure everybody's linked. Now we talking A1 credit, be the link. Bosses at the table, swapping knowledge, let me preach. Focus on the mission, we together, we elite. Financial literacy, we make sure everybody's linked. Take away the worries, we just focus on the mission. You focus on the brand and she gon' focus on the vision. We all up in the kitchen at the table bringing dishes. You got the cash flow, she got the credit, that's idealistic. Money ain't the issue, cause we built a team official. Sign a leasing paper, I just see you my initials. Copping properties, we go and build our own subdivisions. We got lawyers and realtors who stay on top of the listings. We gon' change the narrative, how to Mac edition. Come join our community, we put you in position. We're from insufficient funds, now my crew is so efficient. The whole goal is to get our people started in the blink. Now we talking A1 credit, be the link. Bosses at the table, swapping knowledge, let me preach. Focus on the mission, we together, we elite. Financial literacy, we make sure everybody's linked. Now we talking A1 credit, be the link. Bosses at the table, swapping knowledge, let me preach. Focus on the mission.
Sports Life and Hip Hop. We are here today at When Bosses Link.
I want to give a shout out to my man Ricky with Sports Life and Hip Hop. Make sure you tune in, get in tune. They're doing big things and they are giving a voice to the people. Peace.
Who am I here with today?
I am Allie Like. I'm a senior copywriter at Walton Isaacson.
So explain to the people, so I'm a podcast, Sports Life and Hip Hop. So we have people from all over the world or whatever. Explain to the people what you do.
I write ads and I work with some of the most brilliant people on the planet to make brands look better. That's my job.
What are some of the ads have you done?
If you've seen anything recently for a pro bono project called 440K Babson, we work with spreading awareness about foster care or mishandling children in foster care specifically. Other things I've done stuff for Lexus, Xfinity, Infinity, McDonald's, but I could go on and on about some stuff that I've done in the past.
Is it pretty stressful? Can it be stressful?
Yeah, but that's with any position. I think because I love what I do, it helps.
How do you get into that?
It actually chose me. I didn't choose it. So I have a journalism background. I got my master's in journalism from DePaul University.
Oh, shout out to DePaul.
I thought I was going to be the next Sway Calloway, have my own media platform.
There's still time. You still can do that.
There is still time, and, I could work on that. I actually had a magazine with my best friend at the time, way back when.
What's the name of the magazine?
It was called Against the Stream magazine.
Okay.
But, exposure don't pay the bills, money does, and so I had to get my big girl job. One thing led to another, got in touch with a headhunter, and I ended up at Burrell Communications, and the rest is history.
Nice. So you've always been, so in journalism, I'm assuming that you're a writer by choice, right? So you know how to, you're good at writing essays and
I can do everything. I can write a Hot 16 for you if you want me to. I can write a play. I can write a commercial. I can write a radio ad for you.
Wow.
I can even do the VO. Just let me know what you need, and I am your girl.
Wow. So the pen is powerful for you.
Yes,
wow.
the pen is mighty over here.
Wow. Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming on, Ricky Suede, and I love your shirt, by the way. Show people your shirt.
You gotta get the back too. Because Babes and Felines, at Shop Babes on Instagram, it's a black-owned luxury, staple wear business. They got all kinds of stuff. I've been rocking with this brand for a long time too, so it's just only right to wear it today.
Nice. Shout out to Allie. Tell the people where they can follow you at.
Yes, follow me at Allie Like. That's ALLIELYKE. That's like with the Y instead of an I on Instagram or all other platforms.
Thank you again. All right. How you doing, man? Ricky Sway. Nice to meet you, Harold. You don't mind if we interview you, do you? All right, bet. Stay right there. Right. Yo, Ricky Sway, Sports Life and Hip Hop, and I am here with
Harold Dennis.
Harold Dennis. Tell the people what you do, son.
I act and film and I teach acting on camera.
Wow, he's acting. So, what some of the films have you done? First of all, is it challenging? How do you get into film, by the way, acting?
Well, you take classes, you get comfortable, you network with people, you go to film schools and sign up to be a actor in student films, and you just keep moving around and you meet people, you keep training, and then you'll have that confidence to go audition and land a film. Now let's say we got about 5 film schools here in Chicago. They shoot maybe 100 films a year. How many of those can you be in once you're comfortable?
Try to get in all of them.
Absolutely. A little training never hurts. I've been fortunate enough to train for over 20 years, and then I started teaching, and so my confidence went up here, you know. So
what university do you teach at?
Oh, I used to teach at Second City, acting on camera for a couple years.
Okay.
And so I do my own online workshops because it's convenient for everybody. You roll over, sit at your computer, and we work on you acting within the frame.
Wow. So if I wanted to be an actor, I can't just walk on the set and say, hey, I can do those lines. I can't do that.
Yes, you can.
Oh, you can?
You can do that. But the turnout, you know, you may surprise yourself how it turns out if you take training, because you'll be able to just go anywhere instead of being one note. Like I can do it like this every time.
What's a challenging role for an actor like yourself? Is there a role or is there a emotion that's challenging for you in the beginning, but now you've conquered it?
Well, when I started 25 years ago, I was like, I'm gonna practice my emotions. My ex-wife used to call me Clayface. I'm like, why are you calling me that? I said, I might as well start acting. I mean, that ain't the reason, but I was like, okay. So I wanted to be able to cry on command, and get mean on command, you know, the one-note things. So I laid up and practiced one day. I was studying at ETA over here on 75th and South Chicago back in '97. But I was in my apartment in Calumet City by myself for a few hours. I was like, let me just work on being as sad as I can for about 30 minutes. And I just laid there in it, and then I was thinking about old things that brought up sad emotions. Then I turned it to anger. So I was like, how angry can I be? What if I cuss God? And I did that for about a half an hour. And then I was like, fear of cussing God. I was laid in fear for half. And then I wore myself out and fell asleep.
So you can cry on cue. That is, wow.
Yeah. You know, one trick is to keep your eyes open until you can't blink. I mean, you want to blink and don't blink, you know.
Wow.
But I've worked on that for so many years. I can do that. But then you just go to your mind in one of those sad emotions. Imagine your daughter dying. Imagine your mother dying,
right.
You know.
Yeah.
So as an actor, and that Meisner techniques like go there, you know, go there, and other techniques say go there. Stanislavski, go there, go deep. Imagine your baby laying there in the casket. How sad would you be? You know, bring that emotion up and then live in it.
Tell the people, a young actor, a young actress out there that's watching you. Tell them give them some guidance or whatnot, some rules or whatnot of getting into the game, acting.
Some nuggets is to do your research. I mean, the industry is huge, and it's so expanded now, you know, in the year 2024, you know, back in 1997, it was like, okay, you got this choice, this. Now you can go research on Google. Google wasn't around when I started. Right. YouTube, all of that stuff wasn't around. So I had to go look at the daily papers, you know, and just find stuff. Now, whatever you want to do in the industry, if you want to hold the camera, you want to hold the boom mic, you want to be the director, you want to be the actor, you want to be the background extra, all of that stuff is researchable, and just read up on it, study, and then put in Google that title, how to be an actor, how to be a director, and follow up.
Stay consistent. I appreciate it. Thanks. Sports Life and Hip Hop, man. Thanks again, man. Yo, Sports Life and Hip Hop, Ricky Sway. We are greeted with
Jay Davis.
Jay Davis, tell the people what you do, man. Tell the people what you're known for.
I'm a writer, filmmaker. I used to be a sex symbol. And I'm just an overall cool guy.
Oh, nice. What's your forte as far as writing? Drama, rom-com?
Just comedy, sketch comedy. I started writing horror as well. So
Really?
Yeah.
How do you get into that? Like, you wake up one morning and you say, yo, I'm going to be a writer, or you got the gene, like your dad or grandfather was a writer?
I just literally started doing. I could always write. I just didn't take it serious. I could always do it, and then I want to say 12 years ago, I just started writing real experiences that happened in my life.
Wow. Can you write 16 bars?
At some point, I could finish it if I started.
You could ghostwrite for somebody?
Yeah.
No, dope. Like, what's some of your accomplishments? What's some of the films that you've done?
I did a film called Not Another Black Movie, Not Another Zombie Movie, a sketch comedy show called Creative Hustle, a horror series called EDYH, and another show called Stepdads, and another sketch comedy show called Reckless Enlightenment.
Biggest misconception of being a writer that people have of writers?
That all your stuff is good. Everybody's shit is the greatest shit ever.
Wow.
But until you let somebody who has written the greatest shit ever read it, it's not.
What's a movie or a script that you saw and you was like, damn, I could have wrote that?
I wanted Get Out was one of them scripts like fuck. I could if I would have had like I did, but that was like a dope concept. Yeah.
Oh, dope. Who's one of your favorite writers or producers?
Producers, I was always a fan of like Robert Townsend, Dave Chappelle, Keenan Ivory Reigns, that guard of comedy.
Okay.
Hey, it's Brian.
Cool. Where can people find you, by the way?
You can find me on all the social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. All my films are on Tubi or Amazon Prime.
Okay, cool. That's Jay Davis. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks, brother.
Where the coke at?
Yo, Sports Life and Hip Hop, Ricky Sway, we have here today.
Simeon Simbo Henderson in the building.
And this is your lovely event, Crew Call Collective, connecting people, doing all type of stuff, man. So tell the people what you do.
So I'm one part of the Crew Call Collective where we're connecting Chicago. You have LaToya Hunter, Rochelle Cowan, you have Corey Hendricks, Maurice Dortch, and myself, Simeon Henderson. And we've just been bringing people together. We're all actors and producers and creatives, and we just thought that we would find a space to bring people together so we could network and connect, because there's power in partnership.
Power and partnership. So with that being said, like, how long have you been doing this? I know it was like, you just woke up one morning, it's like, yo, I'm gonna knock this out, or how's it go? How's that process go?
Well, as far as the Crew Call Collective, this is our 5th event. So we've been putting them on, and it's been pretty cool. We're a year old almost. And, besides that, we've been in our respective careers and lanes for like 20 plus years.
Now, you're from Chicago, correct?
Born and raised.
Born and raised. South Side?
West Side.
West Side. Do you dislike South Side?
I do not. I love Chicago. Brother, I love Chicago. I do the whole South Side, West Side. But I love Chicago. I do work on the West Side, South Side, North Side. I've even done work on the East Side.
Wow, okay. Tell me something that you're looking for. What's some of your future projects that you got?
Oh, okay. Well, I just finished a film in L.A. I can't say the name of it, but the actors in it was Eric Roberts, that's Julia Roberts' brother, Elizabeth Rodriguez from Orange is the New Black, Power, and then I have a film I have a bunch of films on Amazon Prime, Tubi, and Peacock. You just put in Simeon Henderson, Simeon Henderson, and the movie Tyrant, which is #1 on Tubi right now. It has millions of views, and the one Roman I produced and I directed. But I got a couple big ones coming up. So,
can you put me and two of my friends? Can you put us on one of your movies or shows? Maybe we make a cameo, like yo, Simeon, what up, baby?
Oh, you ain't said nothing but a word, brother. You ain't said nothing but a word. And I'm telling you right now, you're joking, but we always do things where we need people to be featured in it and work in background, whatever, and it even leads to a speaking role. But the whole key is bringing people together and working together, and never know where we can use you. That's in the film, behind the scenes, so it's always good to connect.
Dope. Tell the people where they can reach you at.
Man, you can reach me at Simeon Henderson on all platforms. That's SimeonHenderson. Get in tune. Check out my TED Talk, my motivation, my daily motivation on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at Simeon Henderson. And it's about uplifting people and getting them to walk in their dreams. Like I always say, be symbolic, simply your best.
Dope.
Because when you're deeply rooted, it stimulates your growth.
Dope. Y'all heard it first. West Side's finest, Simeon. Appreciate it, bro.
Yes, sir.
Love, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
What are you promoting today?
We actually promoted Lula Mays Catering.
Lula Mays.
Lula Mays Catering. My sister is a chef. What she calls herself? A tiny chef.
Mm-hmm.
She do catering events, birthdays, weddings, pop-up shops, whatever you need.
So she makes all type of meals, huh?
Oh yeah, she good. Today we got steak tacos, chicken tacos, jerk chicken tacos, and she got her famous Jim Shoe egg roll. You ain't never had that before.
Jim Shoe egg roll?
Yep.
What's in the Jim Shoe
So
egg
you
roll?
got gyro meat, Italian beef, corned beef. Try some. They 2 for $10 over there. And then also the tacos. I think they're about, you get a tray with 3 of them.
I'm gonna
for like 15.
I'm gonna have to try one.
Yes,
I'm
please.
getting hungry all this walking around. So tell the people where they can find you, your sister.
Yep. Her name is Alana Carter.
Mm-hmm.
You can find her on Facebook at Lula Mays.
Lula Mays.
Lula Mays Catering.
Right. Yo, Sports Life and Hip Hop, Ricky Sway. We have
Trinita.
Sweet Treats. And today, if you are looking to not get a cavity, I mean, like you have here,
Don't get no cavity. You're just going to get some,
you're going to get the jitters, you're going to get the
Love
energy.
it for yourself.
Dang, German chocolate, good.
German chocolate, lemon cream cheese, double chocolate, red velvet.
So what made you start baking treats? I'm sorry.
Just everybody liking my cakes and liking my desserts, encouraging me to get out here and put it
How
out.
long ago was that? You woke up one morning and was like, yo, I'm great at baking.
No, I've just been doing it for a long time.
Really?
Making stuff for other people or family functions or something, and a pan banana pudding here, a lemon cake there, or something, and everybody just like, get out there and try it.
What's-
So it's been 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah, I've been doing it off and on.
What's the fan favorite? What do people always go after?
This lemon and the German chocolate.
Yeah, German.
The chocolate is the old fan favorite, but more people are leaning more towards the lemon and the German chocolate. But I have to bring out the red velvet and the chocolate because if I don't, then people be upset. Like, where are the cakes? And I'm like, okay, so.
What else? Like, what other pastries or whatnot do you?
I do banana puddings. I do Oreo cream cheese pudding. I didn't bring the puddings because I didn't know about the refrigeration and stuff here, so I just left that at home.
So around holiday season, are you extremely busy?
I am, and I love it. I take off from my regular job.
Really?
I do.
So you still punch a clock right now?
I still punch a clock.
You'll get away from that.
Yes, yeah. But right now I still punch a clock and I take off around the holidays so I can make sure I get everybody's orders in and stuff. Yeah.
Now, are you born and raised in Chicago? South Side or West Sider? Do you dislike West Siders?
I don't dislike West Side.
Some South Siders do. You'd be surprised.
I can't say that I dislike them because I moved closer to the West Side.
Fair enough. Anything else as far as what are you looking to do as expanding on Trinita's Sweet Treats?
Just getting myself out here more, doing all the diligent work that I'm supposed to be doing to get myself out there. I have my Facebook page. I got to be diligent with posting on there and doing the Instagram page. So it's just me. I don't have any help.
But all the money goes to you though.
Yeah.
Overhead is very low.
All me. But just as soon as I, can get some more time for myself, then this is what I want to concentrate on.
Oh, dope. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt your crossword puzzle,
I appreciate it.
Tell the people where they can reach you at.
TrinitaSweetTreats.com. At gmail.com.
Are you on IG or anything?
I'm on Facebook. So Shatina Treats at Facebook.
Got it. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. And I will buy a German chocolate before I go. Yo, Ricky Sway, Sports Life and Hip Hop, and we are here with
Shakira Roberts.
Shakira Roberts. And tell us, movies, what else? You got snacks up here?
Yeah. So Pink Studios is a video production company here in Chicago. So we strive to diversify images of black people in the media. So not really like getting rid of stereotypes, but rounding the curve, right? Angry black woman, happy black woman, funny black woman. So we pretty much like fill in those blanks. And so right now we have a show, The Other Wife. It's a black soap opera. It's streaming on Tubi right now. And so right now we're developing more filmmakers to be able to be on the show behind the camera. So more writers, more directors to be able to take part in this show.
So how did you wake up one day and it's like, yo, like I'm just gonna come up with Pink Studio? Do you got the gene? Like, is your mom, is she into the entertainment? Like, how does this come about?
So my dad is more like the entertainment.
Oh, the gene is, of course. Why would you wake up and do this with no gene? Your dad.
Yes, for sure. But The Other Wife actually came about on a 21-day fast. Okay. It was a religious fast, and then I came off the fast, and it was just like 12 different personalities that I learned about myself.
You got 12 different.
Well, listen, they're all in the show.
First of all, I'm surprised you didn't mention your zodiac to say the reason why you have 12 different signs is because of ... But go ahead.
Yes, no, they're all in the show. So like I said, the angry black woman, the happy black woman, the joyous black woman, so the devious reporter. So there's a bunch of different storylines in one show.
Is that one of the best misconceptions of the black woman in film? Is the angry?
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. People always think that we're angry, and if I am, like, I got the right to be. Right. And if I'm not, don't just, experience me first. And that's really what this is about. This is about, if you put 25 black women in a room, we're going to all have a different story.
True.
And they all ain't going to be angry.
True.
And they all ain't going to be funny either.
They're not.
It really is about, like, telling everybody's story.
What is next for Pink Studio?
Right now, so we are developing more women behind the camera. So right now, there is a decline. It went down 2% from 24. So now we're at 22% of the film industry is women. Right. So now we want to develop and fund more women behind the camera to be able to tell their stories.
What is one of the things that you want to bust through and knock out one of the misconceptions of the black woman? What is that? The angry black woman, or is the angry black woman? But even if she is, you know what I mean? Okay. Like being able to just find out what that is about. What is that anger? You know what I mean? But also, what is that happiness? What is that? What is all of those things? All of those layers. We are such a layered people, and people need to know that. We are. You're from Chicago, correct? Yes, born and raised Southside. Southside. So we always ask this. Do you just like West Side? Absolutely. What? Absolutely. This is definitely a divide. It's a thing. Yeah, it is. This is the divide, the South Side, Inglewood. But I will say. Oh, you're Inglewood? Inglewood. But I will say that I do live in the west suburbs. Okay. But there's still some tensioning. Okay. So it's beef for West Side and South. Oh, okay. Carroll versus Uncle Remus. You know what I mean? We know who in that. That brings me to my next question. Good pizza spot. I'm gonna go with Illuminati's. I love Illuminati's. Illuminati's all right. I love Illuminati's. Italian Fiesta? Italian Fiesta, the best. Okay, that's number one. You hear that, Zeke? Italian Fiesta. Yes. Italian Fiesta is very, but you gotta wait like 3 hours for Italian Fiesta. You do. You gotta wait the rest of your life. And you gotta park a certain way so you get in, get out. That's a lot. It's good. It's good. It is. But you can roll right up to Illuminati's and get your pizza. Oh yeah, not Italian Fiesta. No. You gotta park a certain way. Yeah. You gotta get out of that jam. All right. You might be 50 when you leave, but that's okay. Well, I appreciate it. Tell the people where they can reach you at. You guys can follow us on Facebook at Pink Studios, and then also follow me on Instagram at Shaquille_PYNC. Got you. Yo, Sports Life and Hip Hop. Sports Life and Hip Hop, Ricky Swade, I have here.
Kenny Smith, owner and creator of Master of Original.
Kenny Smith, good name, good name. That's like a Hooper name, obviously.
No,
D.
but
Kenny,
yeah,
right?
I get that all the time.
So you are you're a designer or whatnot. What made you come up with the name?
Just trying to create something that can represent the individual in us all. We're all human beings. We're all created to be a master of our own originality. We're all created to be individuals and stand out instead of trying to be the same and fit into a crowd.
Now, you being a creator, we always ask this. What gene, like, is your dad, your mom, were they creators, your grandmother, or is this all just?
It's all just me and just wanting to be. I'm the youngest of my generation in my family, and just coming up seeing my siblings, my cousins go do different things. I always just wanted to take a different route. I always wanted to be different. I always wanted to separate myself and do something that couldn't take my family to a different level than what everyone else was doing.
Dope. What are some designers that you've seen in your past or right now that I don't want you to give them shout out the ones in the future, but in your past, what are some designers that you looked at like, yo, like I kind of like their style?
Number one, Damon John, FUBU. That created that started for me. That, then Platinum FUBU. Then when the younger age, you got Carl Kanai, you got Colors. All those like streetwear brands kind of solidified it for me in the 90s, and it was like, all right, this is something I want to be a part of. Then I'm also an actor as well, so growing up watching The Fresh Prince and seeing how he create with brands and bringing Jordan to like acting and everything, it just blew my mind.
So you a jack of all trades. You got like many hats you wearing, huh?
A little bit. Recently resigned high school teacher and football coach just to go all in on my passion. You're encouraging your kids to follow their dreams and do their passions, but yeah, I'm sitting in the classroom for 8 to 10 hours. So after a while, I kind of got burnt out after COVID, and I was just like, I want to go all in on my brand. I want to go all in on acting, and I want to see what could come of this.
Awesome, dude. That's dope. So, like, you're not punching the clock no more?
No, I'm punching my own clock right now.
Dope, man. That's awesome, bro. That's
awesome. Chasing a dream, trying to make it a reality, making sacrifices, doing whatever it takes to just make it happen.
Bro, that's dope. What's next for Master of Original?
What's next for Master Original is you'll see some more original releases that's encouraging people to be themselves. Eventually you'll see a storefront, whether it be here in Chicago or Indiana. I'm originally from Gary. So that's really what you could look out for within the next 2 to 3 years.
Okay. What do you have anything as far as acting in the film?
Yeah. I got a few commercials. I got a few movies on Tubi, a few movies on Amazon Prime.
Oh, tell the people where they can. What show or what movie you've done Tubi?
On Tubi right now, you can look at the new movie Fanatic. Search the movie Cameron. On Amazon, search the movie Shorty Got That Work. These are all Chicago-based filmmakers, Chicago-based actors, and we're just trying to do something good for the city, promote the city in a good light, and just bring love. That's all it is.
As an actor, what's the most challenging?
As an actor, the most challenging is the hours that you have to put in. People don't see the behind-the-scenes work. You can be on set for 12 hours.
Yeah.
You can practice a script and you can do an audition and be prepared for it for a week and not get that part. So, but it's still practice. It's still mastering your craft. So, all that work that you put into it is worth it. And a lot of people don't see that. They just see you on the screen. They think you're making a lot of money.
Right.
But nowadays, we're just struggling like artists. We're struggling creators, just trying to make it, following a dream. Don't want to be caught behind a desk, punching the clock for somebody else,
dope.
like you said.
Right.
So, we're just out here just trying to create paths for ourselves, man, and just encourage and inspire people.
Well, I'd like to say congratulations on making that step and saying, yo, I'm going to do my own thing and follow my passion. That's dope. Like, for that, that's difficult enough. Like, for you to go out on go out on your own. With that being said, tell people where they can follow you, where they can catch you at and whatnot.
You can follow us on Twitter. You can follow us on Instagram at Master of Original. You can go to the website, masteroriginal.com. My personal Instagram is k._fresh. And I look forward to hearing from everybody and inspiring people.
Man, dope.
Just trying to fulfill my purpose, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
your time.
Thank you. Yo, Sports Life and Hip Hop, Ricky Sway. We got
Johnny of Johnny Cakes.
Johnny of Johnny Cakes. So what we got here, man? We got obviously cakes.
So we got strawberry Hennessy, red velvet Hennessy, chocolate Hennessy, lemon pound cake with tequila, regular lemon cake with tequila, and I got a coffee flavored pound cake with a caramel turtle whiskey glaze.
Oh, so you can get a little lit with that one, huh?
I mean, it's not gonna get you drunk, but you can taste it.
So what made you start making cakes or whatnot? Baking.
My great grandmother passed like 22 years ago, and maybe a year after she passed, I was craving this cake she used to make me all the time, and I just started playing with different recipes until I found that cake.
Oh, dope.
So, and I started selling cakes. A friend of mine was having a party, and a lady faked them out on a rum cake. And I was like, I don't have no rum, but I got some Hennessy. He was like, some Hennessy? I said, yeah. So the rest is history.
Wow. So you've gotten creative as far as formulating and coming up with different.
Yeah. So a friend of mine gave me a bottle of this caramel turtle whiskey. He was like, what can you do with it? I'm like, I don't know. I took the bottle. We were at a picnic, and they was drinking it with a cold brew. And I was like, okay, I can do a coffee flavored pound cake and make a glaze. And there you go.
Wow. So what's your best seller? Like, what do people go after usually?
Anything tequila, the chocolate Hennessy, and this coffee. Those have been my top 3 sellers the last few months.
So holiday season, you pretty busy, huh?
Yeah, I think I did like 20 cakes for Thanksgiving.
Oh shit. Born and raised in Chicago?
Absolutely.
South side or west?
South side.
Do you dislike West Siders?
I don't dislike nobody. I'm a Chicago. I love Chicago.
I didn't say hate. I said dislike. You know, some South Siders.
I am a Chicago fan of all teams. You're not gonna make me switch that side. I'm not gonna do it.
Some South Siders, they've been on the record say, "Hey, we don't even travel to the West Side." So.
Well, my family is from. I got a lot of family from the West Side, so I spend a lot of time on the West Side. So I don't have a disdain for nobody.
What's the future for Johnny Cakes? What's next? What's brick and mortar?
For me, I'm accepting it.
Okay.
So whatever he put on my plate, I can handle it. I'm going for it.
Tell the people where they can reach you at.
You can reach me at Johnny Cakes Chicago on Instagram, Johnny Cakes on Facebook. That's it.
Okay. Good meeting, Johnny.
Appreciate you,
man.
Thank
you.
Yeah.
Hey. Sports Life and Hip Hop, and I got
Gio Johnson in the building. What's good, y'all?
Gio Johnson. How you doing, man? Tell the people where they can find you at. Where you acting on?
Oh, let me see. Chicago Fire, 61st Street, Power Book Force, and we got some stuff coming up I can't talk about just yet, but keep an eye out, y'all.
What's the most difficult thing being an actor?
It's the hurry up and wait, man. You can do 100 auditions before you get that next yes. But you just gotta be diligent in your career. You gotta want it more for yourself than anybody else.
Dope. What is something? Any future projects you got coming out soon, or?
I do. This one, I don't know what I can say. You know, you just freshly signed that NDA, but it's something that's fun. It's interactive, and it's nostalgic. I'll say that. Especially if you was a '90s kid, you're gonna have fun with this one.
Now you're from Chicago, correct?
Yes, sir.
Born there. Do you dislike West Side?
No, I don't dislike y'all, but you know, we just gotta keep the beef going for us. But if somebody outside of Chicago say something, it's on.
Favorite pizza spot? We got thousands of viewers from all over America. What's your favorite pizza spot in Chicago?
Oh, why you do that to me? I'm gonna go Beggars.
Wow, Beggars. Okay.
Beggars. Yeah.
Not Illuminati's, not Italian Fiesta.
Nah.
Okay. All right. Tell people where they can reach you at, man.
Y'all can find me on all social platforms at Gio Johnson. I do respond, contrary to popular belief. I don't know what the people in here saying. They say y'all hitting the wrong page. It's not me.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you, man. Love, man. So Sports Life and Hip Hop, Ricky Sway. We have
Crystal Luster.
Crystal, tell the people what you do.
Man, I'm a hustler, baby. That's what I do. I am actually an actress and a content creator, media personality. I make a lot of people laugh. I've probably come across your screen a couple times, whether as the drive time lady or, just laughing, being goofy online.
How did you start this? Like, you woke up one morning and you're like, yo, I'm gonna just be a content creator. I'm gonna make people laugh. That's my gift to the world.
Man, I've always been really silly. And the truth behind that is that I used to make it my goal every day to make my sister laugh. And my sister,
older or younger?
My older sister. I'm the baby. I like to tell people that my parents just kept trying until they got it right. You know what I'm saying? But my older sister, she passed away back in 2016, and I kind of just dropped everything. But the last conversation that we had, she was like, Chris, don't let circumstances keep you from following your dreams. And so I was like, all right, cool. So about a year later, I woke up and I was like, man, I want to act, and then I started getting into content because of the pandemic. And so now I share what I used to do with her with other people, and it just makes me feel good to make other people feel lighter.
That's great that like you turn something like your sister perished, so you turn that into a positive and like turn that emotion. So like as far as that, what made you, like what gave you the confidence to continue?
I would say the first time that I went viral, it was a completely unpackaged video. I did it in like 50 seconds. It was something super relatable. I didn't have on makeup, nothing. And I just posted it, walked away, came back, and it was at like 40,000 views. I'm like, whoa, what is this? And then I saw that V's Tabitha Brown, Auntie Tab, she had commented like, oh man, I relate to this so much. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. How can I replicate this? And I just started feeding the beast, just constantly trying to figure out how to connect with more people, because we live in a digital world and people are looking for ways and opportunities to connect with people from across the world, and that's what I've been doing. So it kind of happened to me by happenstance, and I love it, and it's what I do now.
What's your next project? Any future projects?
I have a film called The OG Boot Camp that's coming out soon. It'll be premiering in a couple months, and I believe it'll be available to the wider audience later this year. Definitely stay tuned for that. Zaina, she's an amazing director and writer here in the Chicagoland area. I also have a film that is currently streaming on Tubi called Left on Red. And I got a couple other projects that's coming up. Shout out to the Gala Film Podcast. I'm one of the hosts for that. And I have some series that are coming out on my YouTube platform as well.
You're from Chicago, correct?
Yes, I am. Southside. Southside.
Do you dislike West Siders?
I don't. Listen, my philosophy is, you know what I'm saying? As long as you cool, I'm cool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know where I'm from, and West Side got some good food.
They do?
They do. I mess with Uncle Remus. I'm not even going. I mess with Uncle Remus. I'm not going to trip. Not
Harold?
over. It's different. Harold's is different from Uncle Remus. I feel like you can't really compare the two. West Side got some good music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to do the West Side Percolator. You put it on. You know what I'm saying? And then you don't want to have beef with West Siders, because West Siders got a little extra seasoning on them. So I like to keep the peace.
Last question. What's your favorite pizza spot if you're from Chicago?
Oh, that's a tough one. It depends on what kind of pizza I'm in the mood for, right? If I just want regular thin crust pizza, I'm a beggar's girl, I'm not gonna lie. But I also love Italian Fiesta if I want a little extra zest. Oh, so now we friends. If I want a little extra zest, I'm gonna get Italian Fiesta.
Okay. Italian Fiesta is dope. Tell the people where they can reach you at.
You can connect with me on all social media platforms at Crystal Luster. That's CHRISTALLUSTER.
There you have it. Thank you, Crystal. Ricky Sway, Sports Life and Hip Hop, and I'm here with
Andrea.
Okay, tell the people what you do, Andrea.
Well, I'm a film critic, I'm a writer, and I'm the founder, director, and curator of the Film Girl Film Festival happening this weekend at the Music Box Theater.
Wow. So, like, how does one, like, what got you in this field?
Oh, well, one day someone ruined my life and said, you're great at writing. You're really good at writing. And, well, then, I got into it like just at the tail end when websites still paid, and I said, I go to a movie a week at least. Why don't I just write reviews?
Right.
And then I wanted to do more write about the problem of women in film, and I started a film festival of women-directed and female-centric films.
By the way, like, I was going to say, what is the biggest misconception? What is the biggest misconception of writers?
Well, the first thought that comes to mind is that we're just as crazy as actors. I think actors are crazier.
What is the hardest thing about being a writer? That, like, because some people think it's easy, but it's not easy.
Oh, the hardest thing? Nowadays, it's about getting paid and being able to still do it. Just today, I saw an announcement on Instagram that a writer, podcaster friend of mine had to stop because he has a family and he has to focus on himself and he also has a full-time job. People would be shocked at how many major websites like refuse to pay, or how many people who run major websites have full-time jobs on top of it.
It is a tough job. What are the fulfilling things of being a writer?
Fulfilling the fact that you need to do it.
And it comes from, like, you're just creative.
It comes from the fact that you have to create. People have asked writers that question so long. People asked Emily Bronte why she wrote Wuthering Heights, where that came from, and how do you create a character like Heathcliff? I say graveyard water, which they probably drank in the north of England at that time, maybe.
Favorite movie?
Oh, it changes day to day, but my favorite movie. If I had to pick one today,
first one that comes to mind.
Moonstruck. What? I lost my hand. I lost my pride.
Tell the people where they can reach you at.
Film Girl Film, and I'm also a Reel of One's Own. Shout out to Virginia Woolf, my personal social media. Come to our last in-person screening tomorrow, Egghead and Twinkie at the Music Box, 7 o'clock.
Thank you for your time. Nice meeting you. Pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure meeting you.
Yo, Sports Life and Hip Hop, Ricky Suede at the Crew Call event when Bosses Link. Man, it was a great event. A lot of people, a lot of talent in the building. Actors, actresses, entrepreneurs, bakers, people that bake pies, etc. Like, there's a lot of talent in here, and it's good to see a lot of people in one building that have a goal in mind and want to get their passion out. So I just want to shout everybody out. Shout out to Billionaire Mike behind the camera, and Sports Life and Hip Hop. Yo, I'm Ricky Suede. I'll see you around. Hey.